If you want to get massive results in life, you have to have this one thing. Driven Mofos, welcome back to another episode of The Underestimated Entrepreneur. Let's talk about this one thing that everyone who is driven and wants to achieve something great has to have. And it's something that most people don't work on, something that most people don't think about, something that most people don't put their energy into, which is why I think most people hold themselves back and they let their fears, their worries, their concerns, their excuses, and their justifications define their results. So let's talk about it. For those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Michael Mojo. I'm the founder of Mojo Human Performance Institute, where we focus on mindset, business, and lifestyle hacking for driven mofos. And the reason why I do these episodes is that most people will waste their life, and I just don't want you to be one of them. Let's talk about the key secret ingredient that most people need in life that most people don't have, and that's also the reason that prevents them from getting the results that they want. So the really big thing that most people need that they lack is a compelling reason to want to do something great in life. Now, when you ask most people, you say, what do you want to do in life? And they go, well, I don't know, I just want things to be easy. Like I want to be financially free so that I don't have stress. I want to be comfortable. I want my house paid off. I just want to be comfortable. I want to be able to go on a holiday once a year. I want to be able to look after my family. And so what they're thinking about is they're thinking about comfort. Now, if you're driven in life to be comfortable and to have comfort, you are never going to achieve the results that you want. Very rarely anyway. Because most people who achieve great things, their focus isn't comfort. Their focus is the mission or the vision or the goals that they have. And they're prepared to be uncomfortable in order to achieve that thing. That's like saying, I want to have an amazing body, but at the same time, I just want to be comfortable. Comfort and going to the gym and exercising and pushing yourself to have an amazing body are two completely different things. Now, having an amazing body builds your self-worth, your self-love, your self-respect. It fine-tunes your brain to make bigger decisions, better decisions. So not only is it going to help you to get great results in exercising and the way you feel about yourself, it's helping to prime you in other areas to be more decisive, to make better decisions, to think through things more effectively. So there's a crossover between exercising and pushing yourself to have a great body and overcoming some of your challenges, especially with like when your brain tells you that you want to have chocolate and you don't want to have chocolate. And when you have that mental and emotional power and you're consistently training yourself to do that, then it's going to have crossover to all other areas of life. So you're priming yourself to do great things. But what most people do that are driven by comfort or are driven by safety or are driven by ease, when that becomes your core driver in life, most people never overcome those challenges. They just won't do it. If you gave them a choice of hard work and exercise to have the body that they want and the self-worth and self-love, or sitting on the couch or having something comfortable or having something easy, most people want the results of the hard work, but they don't want to put in the hard work. And so it creates this clusterfuck in their brain where they go, I know I want to do more, but at the same time, I want to be comfortable. But I know I want to achieve a lot more, but I want to be comfortable. I want to work really, really hard and achieve great results, but I don't really want to put in the effort and the energy and all that sort of stuff. I do want to work hard, but at the same time, I don't want to work hard if I'm uncomfortable and there's stress and there's pressure. And so it creates this almost like an internal dialogue debate in their brain, which then stops them from achieving great things. You have to decide how you want to live. And if the way you want to live is comfortably, then don't be surprised if you don't get the results. If your deciding factor on how you make decisions is the vision, the mission, goals, purpose, values, and you're making decisions every day about, I'm going to move one step closer to that life, that big dream goal that I have, then you're prepared to get uncomfortable. You're prepared to take on stress. You're prepared to have pressure. So you will do that and you'll consistently back yourself. And every day you keep making bigger and harder choices, you're priming yourself to make an even bigger decision, a bigger choice, a bigger decision, but all of those things come with bigger rewards. So the more you train yourself to push up against fear, to push up against your barriers, to push up against your obstacles, to stop making bullshit excuses, to stop you justifying all your past pains and your past problems and telling those cool stories that most people have about why they can't achieve things, the more you push yourself to not do those things, the more you're priming yourself to do great things in life. But most people won't do great things because their core driver, the thing that they make the decision by is, am I going to be comfortable? Am I going to be uncomfortable? Is this going to be scary? What happens if it doesn't work? What happens if it doesn't fail? What happens if I get judged? What happens if I get criticized? And so they're looking for this beautiful safety net of everyone supporting them, of everything working well. They want to have this certainty in life, and that doesn't work to achieve great things. So I wanted to do this episode because I know that most of you who are listening to this stuff are holding yourself back from achieving great things, and it's time to just step up, put your foot on the gas, and realize that comfort does not lead to a great life. The people who normally achieve the least in life normally make decisions based on comfort. So the dude who woke up this morning, who, woke up at lunchtime, walked to his fridge, got out last night's leftover pizza, smoked a bong, watched Jerry Springer on TV or some other shit TV show that's cranking, and is going to watch about 15 hours worth of TV or play computer games for the next 15 hours. They're the people who are trying to be the most comfortable. And that there is not going to live a great life. They're never going to have the opportunity to see the world. They're never going to have the opportunity to work with great people. They're never going to have the opportunity to get the best out of themselves, to have the best body, to have the best mindset, to have the best family, to have the best relationships. They're just not going to be able to do it just because they keep playing life by default instead of waking up every day telling themselves, I'm going to crush this. I'm going to do whatever it takes in order to get where I need to get by the end of the day. And if I do that every day, I'm going to live a great life. There is nothing better than looking at a big barrier and a big obstacle that's standing right in front of you. And you look at it and you go, shit, I don't think I can do it, but fuck it, I'm going to do it anyway. And you start climbing that wall or that barrier or that obstacle that's right in front of you, and eventually you overcome it. And it normally comes at the time where you're about to give up. What I've noticed is that when you're about to give up, if you just keep going a little bit longer, all of a sudden you overcome it. So what I've found is that most people, the greatest achievers on the planet, and you can go and study them, and even a lot of the high performers, high achievers that I've worked with, there are so many times that they've wanted to give up and they go, I'll just go a little bit more. This is like that one extra rep at the gym where you go, I don't have it, I can't do any more. And then you're like, no, I'm going to push. And then you get it there. Bang, that's where your self-worth, your self-love, your self-respect, your dignity, all of that stuff is where that gets built. And it's also where you build your strength, your mental strength, your emotional strength, your mental and emotional power, your mental and emotional endurance. All of those things come from pushing yourself against the things that you were going to give up on, but you kept going a little bit more. So anyway, driven mofos, get out there today, make those decisions that you need to make, look at those barriers and those obstacles that are right in front of you and know that you're going to get there, know that you're going to crush it, and know that you're not going to give up. Make the decisions that you keep putting off. Keep doing all those things that you're afraid of. Keep doing it and see what happens. I guarantee you in 12 months, you'll have a completely different life versus those who want a comfortable life, who are going to be in exactly the same position this time next year with the same fears, the same worries, the same concerns, the same stresses, the same fucking problems, and probably the same friendship circle, the same financial issues that they've got. They're just going to be stuck in the same position. If you don't want to be that person, then don't let comfort, ease, simplicity, all of those things be your core driving decision maker in life, because it does not lead to a good place. Anyway, driven mofos, I hope you're enjoying this episode. I hope you're enjoying the podcast overall. Anyway, hope you're having a great day. Keep crushing it. If you haven't already rated the podcast, if you can please do so. Just whatever app you're on, give it a star rating. I hope you're enjoying it. Anyway, have a great day. Keep crushing it.